Hello. Okay, there's my mic. There's your mic.
Hello.
Oh my god, it worked!
Oh my god, we did it.
Oh,
We did it.
we did
Hi,
it!
Pony. Welcome back.
Hi, Raponi. It's been a while.
It has been, sorry. My bad. My bad, everybody.
No, it's all
I had to
good.
graduate from streaming.
You did it!
Not what happened.
Not what
All right,
happened.
kick us off. Let's kick us off. Let's go.
Hey,
We
Raponi.
got some
Welcome,
great episodes for you today, fellas.
welcome back to Horsin Around, a Friendship Match Retrospective. I'm Cypress. This is my co-host, Riley.
Hello. My favorite pony this week.
Brayburn?
Yeah, Brayburn. Yeah, let's go with Brayburn. My favorite pony this week is Brayburn.
Hey, guess what? This batch of episodes kinda sucked.
Fox. Didn't we say that last week?
We did, but this is even worse.
This is probably we were just saying before the show started, like when we were waiting, this is probably the worst batch of episodes in the. Okay, it's the worst batch of episodes because Over a Barrel is in it, right? Like Green Isn't Your Color and Dog and Pony Show aren't really good episodes, but they're not like that bad
And
either.
then we have the worst episode of the entire series, I feel.
Are arguably like bottom two. Like I think it's up to I think personally okay, here's a quick like spoiler about Over a Barrel. I think that like if you ignore the obvious problems with Over a Barrel, I think beat for beat it's better than the what the hell is the core episode called?
Fuck.
What's that shit?
Don't be.
Who cares?
Yeah.
So the Don't Be Racist episode. I think that like beat for beat the episode is better like written than that episode, but I think like in terms of the obvious issues with the episode, I think it goes even worse than that episode. I'm gonna have to look at what that episode's called because we're gonna be referencing it a lot, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But we'll get there in due time. It's called Bridal Gossip.
Bridal Gossip. Yeah, that
Right.
was so long. That was only 2 months ago. We forgot.
That was a lot of episodes ago.
All right.
Also, Bridal Gossip has a better song in it, so.
We'll talk about it when we get to it.
Sorry.
It's fine, hon.
Let's get it. Yeah, let's get it on. Dog and Pony Show.
Season 1, episode 19, A Dog and Pony Show.
Written by Amy Keening Rogers, who's a long-staying member of the writing team.
This.
I didn't have
Go ahead.
a lot to say about this episode. I didn't have a lot to say about this episode.
I actually had a lot. This is I had the most to say about this episode.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'll let you lead the discussion.
This episode begins with Rarity searching for gems. Well, it begins with her making a new outfit, and then a new celebrity horse shows up because every Rarity episode they have to invent a new celebrity for her to know.
Yeah, they do it twice, back to back this week.
Back to back.
Sapphire Shores, who does
this is her only appearance.
No, she appears in some episode in like later. Wait, hold on. I looked it up. Hold on. Wait, hold on. Stop for a second. She appears in For Whom the Sweetie Belle Tolls, which is a season 4 episode about Sweetie Belle.
Rarity is introduced to her. She knows her, of course, because she's Rarity. She knows every celebrity. She has a.
She's on Twitter.
She's on Twitter. She's on horse Twitter. She has a fucking. She leses out a little bit.
Yep.
Upon seeing her, which noticeably Sapphire Shores is noticeably bigger than her.
She's that was the first note that I wrote for this episode. Sapphire Shores is very tall. She's very large.
Part of the reason why Rarity leses out.
She appears only in this one scene and never again.
A little bit.
In the episode. Like, the rest of the episode does not concern her.
And Sapphire buys the outfit, but then she orders 5 more with different gemstones. I wrote down, these fucking rich Canterlot horses.
It's for outfit changes, because she's the pony of pop. Like how Michael Jackson is the king of pop.
Yeah. She's the pony of pop.
She's the Michael Jackson of My Little Pony.
I guess.
Hold on, before we get too far away from Sapphire Shores, because we're literally not going to talk about her again in the entirety of the show. I'm just on her wiki page looking at her appearances. She's on. Do you remember this? The SDCC 2011 My Little Pony Friendship is Magic poster.
Like she was meant to be an ongoing character.
No. I don't know, but do you remember this poster?
Let me see. Oh my god, where's the collection of all the season 1 characters?
Yeah, she's on this poster because she's a season 1 character. We should talk about this when we get closer to, I don't know when SDCC is, but this has no, this is season 1 and season 2 characters because fucking season 2 Luna is on there.
No, that's season 1 Luna.
Oh no, that is season 1 Luna. Right, I forgot. No, yeah, this is just season 1 characters.
This is just season 1 characters.
Prince Blue Blood.
The guy who that fucker.
This Prince Blue Blood is on this.
That shithead.
This is pretty much every named character from season 1, including characters who are like fandom favorites, like Lyra and Bonbon are in the middle of the poster, and there's Derpy looking straight at the kind of trying to look it straight at the camera.
She can't look. She can't look straight.
Her face is pointed towards the camera.
Yeah.
This has basically every character with a speaking role in season 1.
Mm-hmm.
This was I remember this a lot from back in the day. I know this is fandom segment stuff, but this was a little popular one back in the day because this was like the first like big. This was My Little Pony's first appearance at San Diego Comic-Con, and so this was kind of a big deal for us, I think, back then.
It was.
Yeah.
I remember people like buying this poster.
Oh yeah. I think I had this as my wallpaper at some point on my computer in like high school. You know, like there's Doctor Who's. Fuck off.
Why the fuck is the fucking Hydra and the fucking Manticore there?
Every character. Look, there's the sack of flour from the Pinkie Pie episode that we haven't watched yet.
Do you think they were scrambling to come up with merchandise for Comic-Con? Like, just slap every model we have there onto the poster.
Yep. Look, Angel Bunny's there. Fucking, there's Sapphire Shores behind Twilight Sparkle.
Yeah.
Like everyone you can think of is on this poster. Even characters we wouldn't see again for like years. Like the Shadow Bolts aren't even real, and they're on this poster.
They're not even.
They're not real. They're not real. There's the cast of Over a Barrel on the side there. That's great.
Oh, okay.
Is the dragon from season 1? Is that the only character that's missing?
He's too big.
Oh my god, the dragon's... He's not here! But the Hydra's there!
Yeah, the Hydra's there, but the dragon from the Dragon Shy episode isn't even here. Shaking my head. It's not every character.
Shake my head.
Alright. So, Dog and Pony Show, we are introduced to Rarity's actual talent, which is finding gemstones.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah, I wrote that this is the first time that the first and I think only time that she ever actually uses her ability to locate gemstones on camera.
This and it happens against her will in the Cutie Mark episode.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's right. That's only a couple episodes from now.
But apart from that, it literally born to sue, forced to mine. No, she was born to mine, and then she chooses to sew.
Yes, she was born to mine, chooses to be fashion. She was supposed to be something else, man.
She is literally the only horse I can think of in world that goes against her cutie mark. So, and this episode it's just her trying to find gemstones to fulfill her duty to Sapphire Shores. And
she's getting paid for it, I assume.
Yeah, she's getting paid for it, of course. But we are then introduced to creatures that never appear ever again. In no form of media whatsoever.
The Diamond Dogs.
The Diamond Dogs, which are these fucked up dogs that live under the ground and sound like Gollum from Lord of the Rings.
They do be sounding like Gollum for some reason.
They decided that these dogs talk like Gollum and call everything precious.
Yeah, these are the antagonists of this episode. There's an underground race of sentient dogs.
Yeah, they're just
Applejack
dogs.
has a pet dog, so that's weird. Come to think of it.
Yeah, these dogs can talk and have their own free will.
And they're stupid.
And they're stupid.
Season 1 was so funny, they would just make shit up like this and then never revisit it because they realized that they had like nothing to go on.
Nothing.
At all. Nothing at all. So...
The dogs kidnap Rarity, and we have several jokes of Spike yelling no to the sky, as you saw in the thumbnail. He does that 3 times this episode.
He does it 3 times in this episode. It's really great. It's a lot of Spike screen time in this one. Not really a Spike episode per se.
Not particularly. It's just
in so much that Spike doesn't really like do or learn anything.
Besides Twilight, Rarity gets the most episodes, I feel.
That's because everybody loves Tabitha St. Germain a lot.
Let me just count how many Rarity episodes are in season 1. There's there's 1.
We really love Tabitha St. Germain here, guys. A lot, guys.
2, 3, 4. Yeah, she gets like 4 episodes to herself this season, while the other
plus
cast.
Episodes like,
yeah.
Plus episodes like Green Isn't Your Color. That's like half our episode. Anyway.
Yeah. Anyway. I have things to say about the Diamond Dogs, specifically fandom related, but we'll get that to at the end of the episode.
We'll get there.
And Spike runs off to go tell the others that Rarity's been kidnapped. They come rushing in to come save her. And they all daydream about saving her.
Like, they all have the same daydream. They all have the same, like... They all, like, look up towards the sky and vividly imagine, like, how Rarity must be in distress right now. It's really awesome.
All of them daydream about saving a woman. I know what you are.
About half of this episode is them daydreaming about Rarity in dangerous situations.
Yeah, they do this twice. I'm like, I think the writers didn't know what to do with this episode. This
episode has a very loose structure to it. It's not a lot... Not a lot of substance here in this one. To be honest with you,
like this is what we refer to as a filler episode. One might say.
Not a lot of substance going on in this one. I wrote that as a note. I wrote a lot of nothing happening in this episode. About the entire middle of the episode is dedicated to so when the ponies show up to try to save Rarity, the Diamond Dogs fill all their tunnels so they can't get into the tunnels to come save her, and it takes about 5 whole minutes of the screen time of the episode for them to just like try to get in there, while like interspersed with them imagining valiantly rescuing Rarity from distressing situations and such not. Spike has a bit where he imagines fighting Diamond Dogs that do exist but he's never seen.
Yeah, don't worry about it. I hate the Spike daydream sequence because I hate how Chad Spike looks.
Oh, I love it. I love Chad Spike. It's so funny. That's all we had to go on back then.
I really hate looking at him. Oh. I'm not even gonna bother putting it on screen. I don't think I want to.
No, we don't have to see it. We have all seen it. And then the episode finally switches back to Rarity, and then we get the Rarity malicious compliance bit.
We get Rarity being so annoying the Diamond Dogs just give up on her.
It's so awesome.
So, first they tell her to go find gems. She does that. And then they tell her to dig. And then they put a saddle on her, which makes me think that, like, are ponies enslaved by other races?
Well, no. I mean, like, they have, like, saddles normally. Like, ponies do that. But, like, Yeah, why do the Diamond Dogs? Why do the Diamond Dogs even have that? Do they use that on other dogs?
I it is specifically horseshoe shaped, which makes me think they have it for ponies they kidnap.
They did call her a mule.
Which I have to say,
Was racist.
Rarity says mules are ugly. Mules would be a mixed race in this setting, by the way.
You know what? Let's try not to think too hard about Rarity's racist comments that she made under distress.
Rarity makes a racist comment under distress about how mules are ugly.
Are there ever actually mules in the show, or just donkeys?
No, but there are donkeys. But we know that mules are a mix of horses and donkeys. So
Well, in real life they are.
yeah.
Maybe mules are a different thing. I mean, it's still bad. It's still a racially charged comment, no matter how you slice it. But we've elected to forgive Rarity for her comments that she made under duress in a hostage situation. She was literally being held hostage. She was in a hostage situation. She was emotionally manipulating the. She was emotionally manipulating the dogs.
She was emotionally manipulating them.
That didn't come from the heart. She's not racist. Clear of all charges.
So Rarity starts crying and whining, and I wrote down, this is what Applejack hears when Rarity's being a pillow princess.
She did make a comment. Yeah, she did make several comments in that regard. She she can cry on command, which is fucking funny. Actually, she just whipped it out on command. She was fucking with them the whole time.
Rarity knows how to emotionally manipulate people.
This is how she gets Applejack to do shit.
It's true.
She just emotionally manipulates them to the point where, meanwhile, in the B plot, the ponies finally get into the tunnels, and by the time they show up, the Diamond Dogs are like, "Holy fuck! Get this bitch away from us!
Get her,
dude.
please. She's so annoying.
Go away! Take her back! I don't want her! Holy fuck!"
I wrote down here, to find Rarity, Twilight just does her talent instantly because she's God's favorite princess.
I don't even remember what happened at that point in the episode. I was clocked out. I was like, "Yep, yeah, we find Rarity," and then Twilight. The lesson that Twilight learns is that if you're FiM, you're not helpless.
Literally, the lesson is, if you're FiM, you can get away with anything.
That's fucking great. That's pretty much the whole episode, huh?
Yeah,
The Diamond Dogs never show up again, and aren't really ever punished for kidnapping like an important dignitary.
Yeah, I've been reading the comics up until like issue 90. I have indebted. I can't think of the word, but I am mired deep in the fandom right now. I cannot find any other piece of media where the Diamond Dogs show up besides fan fiction.
I guess they just weren't popular. Nobody was really clamoring for Diamond Dogs 2.
Not really.
After that episode, like, everybody wanted Gilda back and everybody wanted Trixie back, but nobody was like, the Diamond Dogs don't even have names. First of all, I think they do, but they don't say them on screen.
They might have models that are named by the animators.
They're probably some dumb shit like Rover or like whatever, like Rex or like some like stupid dog names or something. No, wait, those are like those are like Littlest Pet Shop dogs.
Those are Littlest Pet.
Rover is a character from Littlest Pet Shop. Sorry.
Well, you are not off. Their names are Rover, Fido, and Spot.
See, like, that's nothing, right? That's nothing. That's literally just nothing at all. So I don't think anybody in the fandom was like clamoring for a second pass at the fucking Diamond Dogs. So it just never happened.
Well, this is a little bit of fandom portion early, but the fanfiction scene fucking loved the Diamond Dogs, where almost every like big like self-insert OCs were Diamond Dogs.
Why? You didn't want to be a pony?
Like, I mean, that's majority. Every self-insert OC I've seen is a majority horses. Then it's probably Changeling and Diamond Dogs in second. Sometimes Griffins.
Like, were you like too afraid to be a little pony, so you have to make your OC a Diamond Dog? Come on, dude.
Yes.
Come on, man. At least make it a Griffin.
Griffins are cool.
At least
Griffins
go for
are
Griffin.
part of society. Diamond dogs are like Smeagol's.
Hey, Kaiju. Yeah, diamond
Hey,
dogs are fucking schmeagles.
They're not like a part of society, man. Some people just want to be dogs, I guess. Maybe that's true.
It is true.
Great episode.
It's middling. It's fine. It's whatever.
It's a very middling episode. It's nothing really, nothing to write home about.
It's an episode you can skip if you. It's an episode you can skip easily.
It really is an episode you can skip.
Episode 20. Green isn't your color.
Written by Megan McCarthy.
Again, we begin with Rarity knowing a celebrity horse.
What back-to-back Rarity focuses is crazy. It's like our last time we got back-to-back Fluttershy episodes.
Yeah.
No, this is also a fucking Fluttershy episode. And 2 episodes from now is another goddamn Fluttershy episode.
Yeah.
We got this far in the season, they were like, oh my god, we haven't done anything for these characters. We need to fucking write 4 episodes about them.
We've just focused on Applejack and Twilight.
Fuck. This episode establishes a really important piece of lore that's like super necessary going forward, which is that Rarity and Fluttershy go to the spa pretty often together.
Yes, they do.
It's important.
Fucking Rarity shippers rejoiced at this episode.
This was a real. I didn't think about that, but this was a real Rarity episode. For all 4.5 people who did Fluttershy, Rarity, I guess.
This is the only Rarity episode, I think.
It's pretty much the only Rarity episode, yeah. Not a whole lot to go on that ship, I think. I think they are. I think this episode is good for them. I wish they'd spend more time together in the episode.
I do too. Sad. It was for the plot, I guess.
Yeah, it was for the plot.
So there is a horse called Photo Finish. She is a fashion photographer, and Rarity has recruited Fluttershy to model her clothing for her.
Yes. She's German.
And she is Tabitha Saint Germain doing a German accent.
That's fucking right.
I mean, which I guess is appropriate. Her Tabitha's name is Germanic.
She said Tabitha Saint Germain said that she based Photo Finish's accent off of an old German woman that she used to know, apparently.
Oh, that's great. That's wonderful.
So, Photo Finish is she comes by and she does the photo shoot, and then she's like, that shit was banging. She didn't say it like that. What did she fucking say? She basically was like, let's do this again tomorrow. And Rarity's like, holy fuck, I made it. I did it, guys. I'm gonna be fucking famous.
I did it.
I did it. It was me. not picking up on the context clues here.
Rarity has a bit of an ego. It's fine.
And then her and Fluttershy show up to the photo shoot the next day, and Photo Finish is like, no, I didn't mean you. Fuck off. I wasn't talking to you.
She was telling Fluttershy, take off your clothes.
She's like, yeah, take that shit off of my model, and also get the fuck out of here. I wasn't asking for you. And then Fluttershy, I guess, becomes a model at that point. The whole crux of this entire episode, right? Like the very baseline of this episode is that Fluttershy is a model now, and she hates it. But she's doing it because she thinks that Rarity wants her to do it, right?
Yes.
But Rarity is seething fucking mad about the whole ordeal and is super jealous of the attention that Fluttershy is getting. But she refuses to acknowledge that because it would, in her mind, it would make her a bad friend. And she thinks that Fluttershy is enjoying it. So she doesn't want to tell Fluttershy to stop because that would be selfish.
They both tell Twilight this, and Twilight is under duress by Pinkie Pie to not tell them.
Forever.
Pinkie Pie will kill Twilight if she reveals their secrets.
The best part of this episode is the ongoing bit where at the beginning, Spike is like, hey, can I tell you guys a fucking secret? It's a secret.
This is the Twilight and Spike little brother moment.
And Spike's like, I kind of have like a crush on Rarity, and Twilight's like, are you fucking kidding me, dude? I already fucking know that, you idiot. Everybody knows that. Pinky's
Listen,
like,
he's her little brother.
I know. And Pinky's like, Twilight, if you fucking tell anybody about Spike's secret, I will break your fucking neck.
She does the Pinky things where she appears out of nowhere for comedic effects.
So there's an ongoing bit in this episode where Pinky tells Twilight that if she spills a friend's secret, it's the fastest way to lose a friend forever. And so there's multiple times in the episode where when Fluttershy and Rarity both Twilight in confidence that they are unhappy with the situation because Fluttershy doesn't want to be a model but feels that she's forced to do so because Rarity wants her to do it. And Rarity hates that Fluttershy is a model and wants her to quit. She's forced to keep both of these, in confidence because she was told it in confidence. And so this becomes a situation where Twilight Sparkle knows that they're like having like their friendship is like kind of in a rough patch, but she could easily solve the problem by just telling them what each other really thinks.
Yeah.
Every time she opens her mouth to do it, Pinkie Pie teleports behind her, and it's like, don't you fucking dare. A gun to the back of her head. He's like, if you fucking open your mouth, I will fucking blow your head off.
Oh,
this happened 4 times.
it happened many times through the. Again, this episode is where it has a very meandering plot compared, like Dog and Pony Show in this episode, very meandering.
Yeah, but this one at least is saved by the Twilight's inclusion and her fucking Pinky assisted neurosis. She thinks that if she fucking tries to help them remedy the situation, that Pinky will kill her.
I do get I personally get a lot of fun Twi-Pie moments in this episode, strangely enough.
There are some good Twi-Pie moments in this episode, that is true. And so having understood the equation and the problem here, Twilight's genius solution to the matter is to sabotage Fluttershy's runway performance so that everybody will turn on her, and then she'll get fired, and then she can stop being a model without necessarily having to expose the fact that Rarity doesn't want her to do it. Like, without having to reveal Rarity's secret, she's like, I'll take matters in my own hands and fix this shit myself. She tells Pinky this in confidence, who does not tell anybody about it. She knows. Because she knows.
She knows. Pinky
it's
knows.
A secret. Because it's a secret.
I would like to point out the scene before this part was a spa scene between Twilight and Fluttershy, and Fluttershy goes, "I'm so mad I could just scream." How did Andrea Libman do that scream noise?
How did she do that? Andrea Libman is so talented.
She does a scream where it's like you can tell it's very far away from the mic, but it's quiet but also audible.
It's so, I don't know how she does some of this stuff she does to Fluttershy. It's so great. Every time I think about that kind of stuff, I think about also I think we talked about it already before, but the fact that she's capable of switching between Pinkie Pie and Fluttershy instantaneously on the fly, and so she'll record scenes for both of them at the same time like a fucking psychopath.
When she was in the voice booth, I imagine she had to do multiple takes of gauging the right distance.
Mm-hmm. It's so awesome. She does such a good job of the performance. I know we talked about performances a couple of times over the season. I think we've reached the point now where everybody is 100% on point with their character voices.
We are 20 episodes in. They know what their voices are now.
They know what their voices are supposed to sound like now. Everybody sounds exactly the way they sound, forever. This is how I remember their voices sounding. So we've reached the apex already of what their voice performances would sound like, which is why we get to the point where Fluttershy can do shit like that. It just works.
It just works. At the runway episode, Twilight does everything she can to sabotage the show, and it working until Rarity shows up.
It's so awesome. It's really good. It's a really good scene for Rarity. So Rarity, everybody in the crowd is turning off Fluttershy. They're like, "This sucks. Get the fuck out of here. Kill yourself." And then Rarity's like, no, 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 no. That shit was inspired. She just invented a new style of modeling. And all the idiot rich people in the crowd are like, there's like one rich crony who's like, who the hell is saying that kind of shit? This is ridiculous. And then they see that Rarity has like really nice clothes. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Well, if somebody with that fashion sense thinks this is good, it must be good.
And everyone starts cheering and clapping.
If she thinks it's good, I also think it's good. She instantly caved to peer pressure from one person.
I mean, that's horses. They gotta follow the herd.
That's rich people for you.
Yeah.
So the entire crowd does end up loving it, and Photo Finish changes her mind, and she's like, "That was brilliant. It was perfect." But backstage, Fluttershy and Twilight are fucking flabbergasted at the idea that shit didn't work. And then Rarity comes out, and it's like, it finally like explains herself that she was extremely jealous and wanted Fluttershy to fail, but then says that when it started to happen, like she could only think about like how bad she felt for wanting that to happen in the first place, and that's why she did that. And then they make up.
And the whole
time, Twilight is literally putting her foot in her mouth to stop herself from intruding in the conversation.
Yeah. They come to a realization, and they're like, okay, cool, you don't want to be a model. I'm glad you don't. And they tell Photo Finish, hey, I quit. And Photo Finish says something in a German accent I don't remember.
I don't even know what she says. I don't think she says anything. They just walk out. You think Fluttershy was getting paid for that?
Oh yeah, I mean, I guess.
Big money.
This episode.
Wait, we skipped a part. No, wait, first. No, go ahead.
This episode, this is how Fluttershy gets enough money to live the rest of her life alone in her house.
There's a bit in the episode we skipped over when like overnight like every like advertisement in Ponyville has Fluttershy's face on, and like she's getting like mobbed by crowds and shit, and like the paparazzi's harassing her. And that plus there's a scene when Twilight is talking to Pinkie about her stupid plan. She says out loud in these exact words that Fluttershy is incapable of being unattractive. That's what she actually says in the episode. She actually says those words exactly. Fluttershy is incapable of doing something unattractive on her own.
Twilight.
So I have to do it.
Twilight gay horse moment.
What did she mean by that?
What did known woman like her Twilight Sparkle mean by that?
I do like the implication in this episode, and it comes up every so often that Fluttershy is just like naturally beautiful. She's just a naturally good-looking person. Enough that she could just be a model. If she liked being a model, she could be a very successful model because she's just beautiful. She has natural beauty.
But she has an anxiety disorder.
She has extreme anxiety disorder and would rather live in a hut in the woods fucking with animals than any of that shit. I know on some level that pisses Rarity off.
Yeah, it might piss her off.
In a very minor way. She's like, Fluttershy is like one of the most beautiful people I've ever seen. She doesn't want to model or do anything with that. She just wants to like go live in the woods and like not talk to anybody.
Like we know Rarity has a procedure where she goes to the spa. She spends like 2 hours getting ready for the day in the morning. Fluttershy just wakes up and brushes her hair and that's it.
Fluttershy just looks like that. I know it makes her fucking mad. I know what fucking does. Fluttershy doesn't use any products or anything. Like, she doesn't do all that. Like, she goes to the spa with Rarity, and she probably gets whatever Rarity gets done because she has no opinion on the matter, really. Yeah. She's just there to spend time with her. But, like, she doesn't do that as a normal part of her routine. Like, her morning routine is just, like, taking a shower and brushing her mane.
That's about it.
That's her normal routine. I know Rarity fucking hates her so much for that.
Top of the list, Rarity has the most, does the most. Twilight's probably beneath her and in the middle. Everyone else in the main six does shit fucking all
nothing.
for their
fucking nothing.
Nothing.
Pinkie probably has a morning routine because she's like just kind of like that. Mm-hmm. But like I know Rainbow Dash fucking doesn't. She just sprays some Axe, brother.
Rainbow Dash uses the 10-in-1 shampoo body wash.
10-in-1 shit and then fucking hits some Axe on that shit and she's good to go.
Yeah.
Like Applejack. I mean Applejack is not like Applejack's not dirty or anything. Like she definitely has a morning routine, but it's very just like a part of her workday routine.
Yeah.
Like she does as much as she needs to do to like make sure that she's like hygienic and clean. And she brushes her mane and stuff, but like she's not like
She's not Rainbow Dash.
doing any of that. She's not doing it. Yeah, she's like under Twilight. Twilight has a routine because she's used to being like in like not necessarily like higher society, but she does have like Canterlot standards probably.
It goes Rarity,
You know?
Twilight, Pinky, Applejack, Fluttershy, and then Rainbow
then-
Dash at the very
Rainbow
bottom.
Dash. The very bottom. Because Fluttershy again just like she just like does the bare minimum and just wakes up like that. She
Yep.
just wakes up like that. Maybe her animals do it for her when she's not looking.
Yeah, like a Disney princess.
Like a Disney, she is essentially like a Disney princess life. Like her animals are braiding her tail and shit.
Yep.
And Spike's down there with Rainbow Dash actually.
Yeah, because he's a 10-year-old boy.
You know he's got that 10-in-1 shit. No, he fucking does, brother. 10-in-1 scale, the scale fucking scale wash.
The 10-in-1 shampoo, body wash, toothpaste.
We'll have to revisit this with Rainbow Dash in like 3 seasons to see if we think she's matured enough to have any semblance of a morning routine. Well, after she gets like a real job.
Oh yeah, when she
like,
becomes
learn
part of the Wonderbolts.
something- Learn something in terms of being an adult, maybe.
Yeah, we'll see in 3 seasons.
We'll see. We'll revisit this topic of conversation in a few months and see if we've changed our mind about Rainbow Dash. If she's changed her mind about being a human being, a pony.
All right, are you ready?
Nope.
Nope.
Greenies in Your Color was fine. Actually, I liked it better than I thought I would. Once we talked about it, I feel like I liked it better than I did when I actually watched it.
It's the best one of this batch.
It's the best one in this batch. Over a Barrel, written by Dave fucking Poloski. Thank you, Dave, for this episode. Okay, how long can we go into this episode before we have to address the buffalo in the room? Should we start at the top? Should we start at the top of the hour, or should we talk about the funny stuff in the episode and address it?
Let's talk about
How do
the
we play
funny stuff in the episode, then we'll address the buffalo in the
The
room.
good part of this episode is everything until they get off the train.
The first 5 minutes of this episode, good.
Funny, really good actually. Fluttertree, Fluttertree bit was in this episode.
We begin with them on a train, which is being pulled by horses.
I know, right? I was like, what the fuck?
We
You guys
know
don't-
trains
like, I
can
don't-
move on their own in this world.
I think that never shows up again. I think every other time we see a train, it's like on its own locomotion.
But this episode,
that was weird.
this train is being pulled by horses for some reason.
Big, strong, buff horses, apparently.
They are on the train and they're going to Appaloosa, which is a settlement out in the
Appaloosa.
south.
In the west.
Southwest.
Well, he said it's the Wild West, so I assume it's in the west.
On the map, it's on the
Maybe
southwest.
Rayburn is stupid and doesn't know what direction it is.
Brayburn, we both know Brayburn is stupid.
Does he ever show up again?
Yes, he does. He shows up multiple times later on in the seasons.
Ah, good. I love that guy. Anyway,
So they are bringing a very special tree that Applejack raised herself to Appaloosa.
you know, it does a disservice to not mention that the episode opens with with Applejack with the fucking tree in a bed tucked in. She's reading a bedtime story.
Yes.
That's how the episode opens, and then Rarity bursts in, and she's like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Why does the tree, again, going back to earlier, this is what Applejack hears when Rarity is whining as a bottom.
Uh-huh. She's like, why does the fucking tree get its own sleeper car? And my ass has to sit out there with all these other fucking animals. She's like, shut up. She gets really defensive about it. She's like, well, you know, it's moving like this is it's a real scary experience for a tree. She's like, it's a fucking tree. What do you
Applejack like, no, you're gonna hurt his feelings.
You're gonna hurt his feelings. Shut up! He's a fucking tree.
Which again, this is the thing where like Earth ponies are more in tune with nature than the other horse races.
Yeah, Applejack legitimately believes that. It's really awesome. The rest of this opening scene is characterized by everybody being really annoying.
Yep, it's nighttime. Rarity and Spike are trying to sleep, but the others are just talking.
I like, this is a really consistent characterization for Spike. He gets really cranky when he's tired. This happens a lot with him. Whenever he's like up too late or like he's been awake for too long or whatever, he gets really mean. He gets really mad about it.
Me too, brother.
Me too, brother. He gets really mad about it. He's like, "Can you guys shut the fuck up?" Please?
He literally breathes fire at Rainbow Dash in annoyance.
Fire because he's annoying her. Rarity is the same way because she needs her 16 hours of beauty sleep or she'll die. The rest of them are doing little sleepover chit chats and stuff, and there's a funny fandom bit, which will become a fandom bit, I guess. Fluttertree, when they're arguing because Rainbow Dash made a sarcastic comment about Fluttershy being a tree, and they're arguing about it, and Fluttershy just chimes in, he's like, "I'd like to be a tree."
And the fandom took that all the way.
Oh, it was a good time. Those were the days. Fluttertree. Those were some weird times. Only salvageable part of this episode, I'm afraid, is the Fluttertree bit. Fluttershy makes a Puff the Magic Dragon reference.
Yeah. So Spike goes, "I'm just gonna go sleep in the other car. Fuck you all." And Fluttershy called him like what? Cranky the Magic Dragon?
Huffy the Magic Dragon.
Huffy the Magic Dragon.
His Twilight was like, that was really huffy. Like he doesn't have a legitimate reason for being that mad with them. And Fluttershy goes, "Huffy the Magic Dragon."
Which
she just says it like as a non sequitur.
And then that became, oh yeah, Fluttershy smokes weed.
Yeah, but that's not what Puff the Magic Dragon is. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. It's a whole level of layers of thing.
And that Fluttershy smoking weed jokes died completely when her fucking pothead brother was introduced.
Like, she would absolutely not smoke weed because of this shithead.
She fucking hates weed, dude. She can't stand that shit. I know that she caught Rainbow Dash smoking a doobie one time. Fucking chewed her out for an hour like in high school. I know she fucking did. I know it.
Which is funny because Fluttershy does have a weed smoking friend later on.
No, well, it's different. It's different circumstances. She grew up as a person. I know in high school she caught Rainbow Dash for that shit one time and fucking chewed her ear off about it for an hour, and Rainbow Dash never touched that shit ever again in her life.
Oh.
She told her the fucking thunder. What are they called?
The Wonderbolts.
The Wonderbolts. Jesus Christ! She told her the Wonderbolts wouldn't let her in if she smoked weed.
Oh my god.
And then, 10 years later, when she's on the Wonderbolt, she sees, Spitfire smoking weed. She's like, what the fuck? Holy shit! What else? Oh, Spike storms out of the room to, go sleep with the fucking tree. He starts talking to it like it's a person. He's like, hey, what's the fucking tree's name? Bloomberg. He's like, hey, Bloomberg. Yeah. Hey, buddy, are you awake? I'm just gonna let me scooch in there.
Let me scooch in there, bud.
Let me scooch in there real quick. It's so funny. Spike is so funny.
They give him some good lines.
Spike has so many good lines. I can't ever agree when people say Spike is annoying. He's so funny, dude. I love Spike.
I was indifferent towards him when I first watched this. Now I'm endeared to him because they give him funny lines. 2, he is my little baby boy.
He's so funny. I love him. Spike has a lot of really good lines. Especially he has a lot of good stuff with Twilight. I'm always excited when he's in a Twilight episode because he usually has a good time in it.
Because
anyway,
he is her grounding feature, her grounding brother.
Yeah, he's a part of Twilight's character, and I like that I like him being as a part of her character.
All right.
Anyway, then how much farther can we get?
This is the farthest we can get, sis.
This is the farthest we can get, I think. Yeah, we don't even get to talk about Braver before we have to mention it. Okay, so for those of you, I think everybody, well, I don't know how many of you will remember this episode very well or watched it or whatever. I just assume that everybody here is also watching the show along with us, or at least remembers the show. If you don't, this episode, the narrative conflict of this episode is a extremely sanitized version of American native land disputes in the Western Americas.
Yep.
It's as sanitized as you could possibly make it, and
because they don't. Again, it's sanitized. This is a magical world. They don't reference any real life tribes, but
it's not even. It's not. Yeah, I mean they don't know. So the buffaloes are.
The buffaloes
so the
are.
of this episode,
buffaloes are meant to be the Native American stand-in.
Yes, so they have like native like headdresses and like face paints, and like their homes are styled after and such. Like it's very obvious.
Yes.
It's undeniable. The conflict of this episode is that the settlers of Appaloosa, which is basically just like a Western settler town, like old Wild West type shit, have planted an apple orchard in some of the flatlands around the town. The problem with that is that the buffalo, that is their land that they weren't asked. Like they have settled on buffalo land. Like they have settled on land that already belongs to another
taken their land.
Sovereign. Like yes, they have stolen their land and used it to plant their apple trees, and that land does not belong to them, and it is in fact sacred land. To the buffaloes because it's where they stampede.
The buffalo do a yearly stampede, which is part of their tradition, and the orchard is in the way.
The orchard's in the way, and when we, as the audience, as the main characters get there, there's already a lot of tension between the two groups, but no explanation on either side as to why these things. I mean, I guess the buffalo can probably figure out why the ponies planted trees there.
The buffalo are introduced as robbing the train.
Yes, they accidentally abduct Spike when they rob the train to steal the tree that Applejack brought to plant because they don't want any new trees planted on their fucking land. Eventually, we're introduced to the conflict by Pinkie Pie, Rainbow Dash, and Spike are over with the buffalo, and it's explained to them that those trees are planted on our sacred land. We were not consulted about this. This essentially our land has been stolen from us without recourse.
The worst part of this is they're not even asking the ponies to leave. They're just asking them to move the trees.
They're literally just asking them to move the trees. To the writer's credit, I suppose, the conflict is not that Appaloosa itself is on.
Yeah, they specified the town is not on their land.
They didn't say the town was on their land. They said that the trees were on their land. But they've never communicated to this with the settlers, apparently. So like Brayburn, who's, by the way, Applejack's gay cousin, Brayburn, who has a lot of lines in this episode and a very cute accent. I like Brayburn a lot. I liked him a lot when I was younger. Anyway, Brayburn has no idea what's going on. Like when they mention, when Applejack mentions friends were abducted by the buffalo, and he's like, I wish I could understand why those buffaloes are fucking with us so much. They don't know, they don't understand why. So the buffalo have for whatever reason not made it negotiate or talk to the pony settlers about this issue. I don't know why. But that's not really a problem. I don't that's beside the point of the episode.
That never comes up. That he never mentions the buffalo tried to talk to them.
Yeah, he mentioned specifically that they have never communicated with buffalo and they don't understand why the buffalo are aggressive towards them or whatever. I was okay. And so eventually Rainbow Dash immediately becomes radicalized. To the buffalo's plight.
It's because awesome. She has a concussion this whole episode.
It's because she has a concussion. She did give herself a concussion earlier in the episode. she becomes immediately radicalized to the Buffalo plight, and has herself and Pinky and Spike return to Appaloosa with, what's her name, Little Heart, Little Hoof,
Little Strong Heart.
Thank you, Little Strong. I didn't bother to write down her name. With the young female, the young girl Buffalo character, and they return and try to attempt to calmly and politely explain the issue.
Applejack's lowest character moment.
I did write that this is a really bad. The Applejack makes Applejack and Rainbow Dash both look really bad because they both essentially incite the conflict in this episode, and then both of them spend the rest of the episode trying to walk. It looks really fucking bad for them.
The Applejack is in me like, no, we live here now. They planted these trees.
Yeah, Little Strongheart and Brayburn try to peacefully see eye to eye with each other regarding the issue. And even again, they said, well, it would be helpful to understand why you want us to move those trees. And conversely, Little Strongheart says it would be helpful to understand why you fucking planted them there in the first place. Because it's, again, our land and you have no land. And then Applejack and Rainbow Dash incite the incident to the point where it becomes essentially armed conflict.
We do have
Pinkie Pie sings a song.
Pinky sings the worst song of the season. I'm sorry, the Key Mark Crusaders.
It's not that bad. It sucks. I mean, it's fine. It's whatever. It's not even like a bad song. It's very forgettable. I forgot there was even a song in this episode, to be honest with you. So it's no staying power whatsoever, Frank.
Pinky accidentally incites a race war.
Pinky incites a race war. And then they fight. The Buffaloes storm the town, and I'm not really sure. I guess, well, they did say that they were going to flatten the town and destroy the apple orchard.
Yes.
And they fight, and a lot of that fighting consists of like throwing pies at them.
Because they can't use weapons or guns in a children's cartoon.
Well, and for other reasons.
And for other reasons.
Which we'll talk about in a second. During the conflict, the Chief Thunderhooves, right?
Yes.
The chief of the Buffaloes, the leader, takes a pie to the face. And then he eats the pie and is like, whoa, this shit is banging!
This shit tastes like good!
That. Yeah, and he's like, wait, I got a better idea that doesn't involve us killing each other. And so the ponies carve a path through the apple orchard so that the buffalo can stampede peacefully through the orchard instead of having to destroy the entire orchard or telling the buffalo to fuck off. And in exchange for that, the town shares their supply of food, most notably the apples, with the buffalo as sort of payment for allowing them to stay on their land. That's fine.
Which is fine.
Ultimately, like, okay, here's the thing about this episode. And Twilight Sparkle learns nothing.
Twilight Sparkle learns
really
you need to share and care.
And Pinky says that's what I said. Ultimately, as the episode, as I've described it, on paper, sounds fine. It sounds like a pretty decent, like, episode with, like, a good, like, up and down on it. The problem with this episode really is that it's, like, the truth of this episode is based on, like, genocidal violence towards American natives.
Right? I would like to point out my belief. I think Native Americans should have all their land back. I think they should have their land back.
Not to get political on a My Little Pony podcast, but the idea of this episode is that, like, the thing is that I think this episode could have worked better if we had structured it in a way that wasn't just. That's not what happened to the natives of this country.
Nope.
At all.
Not at all.
They were all. Most of them were viciously murdered by American settlers, and their land was forcibly taken with no recourse. Right. That's just a fact. That's not what happens in this episode. And it wouldn't necessarily be a problem if the buffalo if this wasn't framed as natives and settlers, like a natives and settlers thing. Like if they had framed this episode should just been thrown out, first of all. But like if it wasn't,
I agree.
If we had framed this in any different way that didn't have like generational like blood on its hands, that probably would have been a fine episode. But the fact of the matter is that this episode is based on real life genocidal tragedies that did occur in this country. And the resolution to this episode is that we could have just shared the land with them.
Yeah. I mean, again, I guess, like, yeah, we can give payment to the buffalo. Like,
yeah, which is better than killing them.
Better than killing them, but...
Which is what happened in real life.
Yeah.
What were they thinking?
The sour point, also for this episode, I guess. Well, not sour. I guess it's sour and also good. They got a Native American consultant for this episode.
Yeah, I remember that. I don't know what... I mean, like... I guess if you're a consultant, like, I don't want to speak, obviously, regarding that. I don't know who that person is or what they said or, like, whatever this episode could have been like if they didn't fire a fucking consultant. But I feel like if your options are that you can't tell the network that you cannot air this episode because it sucks, this is probably the best version of events that could have transpired.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Again, this is the best version we got, and I think they should have just ditched the episode.
Sucks. They should have just cut this episode because it sucks. It fucking sucks. What's weird is that I don't even think there was... Do you remember when we talked about really public backlash to bridal gossip? I don't even think there was that much of a backlash.
There was no backlash to this episode.
I don't...
Like, barely at all.
I do know why, but... It's... Not a great episode.
I would argue it's one of the weakest episodes in the whole season, even maybe the whole series.
It's one of the worst episodes of My Little Pony, like in all of the franchise's history, just because of the trappings of the fact that it is a really sanitized version of like a legitimate like genocide that occurred in this country.
Yeah.
But like, to give the episode credit, I guess I think it's better structured than Bridal Gossip was. I think Bridal Gossip fucking sucked, and it sucked really bad to watch it.
They took what they learned from Bridal Gossip and applied it to this episode.
Bridal Gossip was a real challenge to actually sit down and watch. I will say at least that this episode went down pretty smooth for what it is, you know? Yeah, to give them a micron of credit. I don't want to, like, the same as with Bridal Gossip, I don't want to accuse the writer or anybody on this program of having some sort of, like, racist agenda on this. I think that the intent of the episode was solid. The execution, I think the execution was pretty all right too, given what it is. The concept is what the problem is. That I don't think it was an appropriate concept to use, right? Like, I don't think that it, like, no matter how well written, like, well put together the episode itself is, I think the concept just isn't. It just leaves a bad taste in the mouth.
I agree.
To do that, I think conversely, Bridal Gossip was poorly written, poorly constructed, and on top of that, same as this episode, the core of the episode just was not very good and was regrettable.
My take is, like, you can talk about this stuff in media. Of course, you should. But it's hard to do it in a children's show, kinda.
I don't think that My Little Pony is necessarily the place to talk about this kind of thing, and I don't think the way that it was approached does the real life tragedy any justice. It's just like, it's a very sensitive topic. I know, like, I don't want to sound like we're social justice warrioring about this or whatever, but like, it's a very, it's a very serious topic of discussion. It's a very dark part of this country's history. And I don't really think making a Saturday morning cartoon episode that sort of vaguely light things of a really cartoonish, sanitized version of what happened is appropriate. I don't know. I'm not really like the arbiter of that discussion necessarily, but...
Same here.
I don't think this episode needed to exist. It's the same as Bridal Gossip didn't need to exist either.
Mm-hmm. Again, they probably could have made it better if they specifically stated giving the buffalo their land back.
Yeah, they should have just given them their land back.
If they gave them their land back and we had the same resolution of this episode wrote, it will be 10 times better.
Also, this episode was written 14 years ago.
Yes.
Sentiments were a lot different at the time than they are now. And so we're willing to, cut them some slack a little bit here on this one.
I guess.
Dave Plosky will go on to write many better episodes than this. He's already written one episode prior to this that was better than this. It's not hard to write anything worse than this. I'm not accusing Dave Plosky or anybody involved in this episode of any kind of racial agenda of any kind, racist agenda, I should say. I just think this was a poorly conceived episode from the get. And I think it's just kind of a leftover from how cartoons used to be made even prior to the 2010.
Yeah.
This is something that you would see more often in the early 2000s. If you go back in those early 2000s, you see a lot of unkind depictions of Native Americans in cartoons. And so at least for this episode, I can say that the depiction of the natives that they used for this episode was extremely sympathetic.
It was very sympathetic. It was sympathetic towards their plight. They also gave some of the buffaloes some pretty funny jokes.
They did. The buffalo were like legitimately characters and not just like caricatures of Native culture. I think it was to their benefit that they didn't try to go too far into displaying their culture, because that could have gotten sticky really fast.
Yeah.
Just keep it kind of vague,
They gave one of the buffalo as a bro voice, and he was chill with Spike.
What was that? What was that?
Yeah.
What was that? What was that about?
It was. I don't know.
Yeah, the episode was extraordinarily sympathetic to the buffalo. In fact, I really go out of my way. The way the episode was portrayed did not make the Appalachians look very good.
Yeah.
But that might just be a bias of mine portraying. It certainly didn't give them a very good reason. But they tried to, I guess, because like we need those trees to eat. It's like, but nobody asked you to fucking live here. Nobody asked you to move out here.
We need those apples.
Yo, you don't need those apples, but nobody asked you to fucking put a town out here.
Oh.
And I don't even want to try to get into the idea of how the hell this works in terms of My Little Pony's lore. There's parts. So, are we still in Equestria?
It's like the idea that Equestria.
Don't we have borders?
They're very nebulous about it.
Bullshit. Where's Celestia on this one? This is a border dispute, or like what? Like when that stuff was happening in America is because we didn't have borders yet because of the age of the country and like natives and stuff. Like, I don't want to talk about it. Like, what are we fucking doing here?
Do you mind if we take a small break?
Are they in our country or are we in their country? Yes, we can take a break. I think we're done with this episode.
Yeah, y'all. I'll be back in like 5 minutes.
Yeah, take a break, everybody. Do they only eat apple? Yes, they only eat apple. They're horses. I mean, the horses don't have a very varied diet, I suppose. Twilight Sparkle eats a sandwich one time. They have hay fries. She goes to like a place in the later season and she has some hay fries. They do have carrots. They actually had a carrot in the episode before this in Green Isn't Your Color. There was carrots in that episode. So they have like fruits and stuff. Do I actually see them eat oats? That's a good question. I feel like yes, but I can't paint any specific examples. I feel like probably yeah. I don't know. Maybe they thought that eating oats was like a little too animal-ish for them. Animalistic. I don't know. That's a good question. I don't think so, but I can't really remember. Or I do think so. I have a feeling that they do eat oats at some point. But I don't think they're like, if they showed like ponies eating oats out of a bag or something, that would be like weird. You know, these are like people, right? Like, they don't have to like eat like processed grain out of a bag. Like they're like too horsey. Yeah, exactly. Like Probably, right? Like they don't want to portray portray the My Little Ponies. Her overnight oat game is crazy, dude. I bet that's crazy. I don't think they want to portray the ponies as like animals, right? Like they're like people. So I think there's probably some consideration to making sure that they don't look like, don't like act like animals. I have no idea if that's actually the case or not. We're stuck here in season 1 before anybody really had any much of a care about how this world actually works or like how society functions and stuff like that. Not that I really expect a show like this to really care that much about these things, but they do start caring a little bit more. We start getting a little bit more consistency with how their world is sort of put together. Kind of. We got 8 more seasons of this stuff, buddy. We'll surely find out something at some point. Probably. Probably.
I'm back.
Hey, probably. Do you remember if they ever eat oats in this show?
I know they eat hay.
Oh, yeah. Twilight Sparkle eats hay fries at one point.
And hay burgers.
Yeah, and hay burgers, yeah.
I didn't mean to cut you off because there is more merit to the point you made. There is the official Equestria map where it shows that Equestria itself is like a small nation or like a continent. The continent encompasses the entirety of Equestria.
Uh-huh.
And Appaloosa and that area is in the map. It's just... I don't know.
Let's not think about it too hard, I think.
It's best not to... It is kept nebulous on purpose by the authors.
It's nebulous on purpose, and also we will... Do we ever see buffaloes again after this?
We see them on occasion when we head back to Appaloosa, and we see them multiple times in the comics.
Oh. Oh, well, okay. I mean, I did like the characters, so I would be a little upset if, like they never showed up ever again.
Mm-hmm.
As long as we don't do that shit no more.
Yeah, there's the map I sent you right there.
Oh yeah, I'm familiar with the map. We're all familiar with the map. This is the official map. Appaloosa. Why is Appaloosa like Macintosh Hills? The fucking biomes in this place are atrocious.
Like, you have a desert right next to a swamp.
Next to the hills, next to Lost Pegasus. Applewood. Oh, like Hollywood.
Like
that's
Hollywood,
funny.
haha.
Fuck, that's fucking awesome, dude. Yonder to Griffins, dragons be here. Sorry, Manhattan is a city, is an island.
I mean, yeah, like
Yeah,
like Staten Island.
Like Staten Island. Could have called it Stallion Island.
Could they? Fuck, you're right. They could have called it Stallion Island.
That would have had some maybe some other implications, perhaps.
Perhaps.
Ghastly Gorg. Anyway.
Oh, there.
So,
worst episode of the season. We're past it
over.
now.
We're past it now. Now we've got 5 episodes left, which means we've got 2 podcasts left of season 1.
Yep.
And it's all good from here on out. It's all bangers.
The remaining episodes of season bangers. 1, they're just all good.
Straight bangers all the way through. Actually, let me look at an episode list. We're kind of like over the hump in terms of like mediocre or whatever episodes, because like almost all of season 2 is straight bangers too, isn't it?
I would like to point out to the audience, my co-host accidentally watched an episode we're supposed to watch next time.
Yeah, I accidentally miscounted I clicked 1, 2 over, and I finished watching episode 22 in its entirety and made notes on it, and then I was like, and then next up, it's because I didn't realize the episode count, like I didn't look at the number, and then it said up next episode 23. I was like, no, that's not right.
That's not right.
And then I looked and I realized I skipped
all three of these fucking dog shit episodes. That's okay. Next is next three episodes, Bird in the Hoof, Cutie Mark Chronicles, and Owl's Well That Ends Well. I don't remember that episode very well.
It's a Spike episode that introduces Twilight's new pet.
Owlicious.
Owlicious.
Cutie Mark Chronicles is probably one of the best episodes in the season. Maybe the best episode in the season.
Yeah, it can be up there. I can rank it up there.
It's up there. It's certainly one of the most iconic. After this, like it's season 2. I'm like looking at the season 2 episode list. This pretty much is all straight bangers.
Season 2 is like the peak
Hard
of
bangers,
the
bro.
peak of the series. I cannot think of a bad episode of season 2. Really?
No, season 3 also. Like season 2 and season 3 were just straight bangers all the way through. And then season 4.
I cannot wait till we get to season 2.
Almost there. We're almost there. I feel like we're out of the rut of like mediocre season 1 episodes. We're totally out of the rut now. Like we've gotten over that hill.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like a downward, like it's just coasting down the hill for like the next like 40 episodes of the show.
We've reached the point where the writers realize, oh, this is a slice of life series that also delves into sometimes fantasy action.
Yeah. And then season 4 we get like
Weird shit.
most of these episodes are good, actually.
Season 4 is them building up to the season finale.
Oh yeah, that's right. They started doing that with season 3.
Yes.
But yeah, season 4 that's the whole thing of season 4. And then season 5, that's where
Then season 5.
that's where some shit starts getting funny. That's where it starts getting funny.
Oh.
Season 5, I'm counting the days till we get to season 5, episode 7, where they unethically try to brainwash Discord.
I forgot!
That's gonna have a lot of Twilight Sparkle stocks are gonna plummet when we get to that point, dude.
God.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And then unfortunately, season 5, episode 17 and episode 18 both exist. Brotherhood of Social and Crusaders of the Lost Mark. The Big Mac cross-dressing episode.
Season 5 infamously sucks for many reasons.
The season 5, the Big Mac cross-dressing episode and the Cutie Mark Crusaders get their Cutie Marks episode are back to fucking back in season 5. Can you believe it?
Oh, I have many thoughts on the Big Mac episode, but we'll get there when we get there.
That's going to be a long time from now.
That'll be maybe the end of next year.
Something like that.
Something like that.
As long as we keep it relatively consistent.
Yeah. Do you want to get into the fandom portion of the podcast?
I would love to get into the fandom portion of the podcast.
All
I'm
right.
ready to talk about whatever fucking insane bullshit we pull up on Equestria Daily today.
There you go. That is the link where we left off.
Oh, thank you. Before we get started into the backlog, there's a new poll I want you guys to vote in.
Ooh.
If everybody could please go to equestriadaily.com and scroll down today's poll, or I don't know how often these are updated, but the poll for this time is, do you prefer official merch or fan-made merch?
Yep, just scroll down and it'll be on the right.
And ignore whatever the hell is next to that.
It's a bunch of oh my god, it's Anons.
Yeah, I just ignore that. Just ignore it.
Hey,
I don't
we
know
can
what that...
we will address that. Anon was a 4chan OC stand-in for humans in
I
Equestria.
don't want to talk about Anon.
I know.
I really don't.
Yeah.
Ugh. What do you think? Official or fan-made merch?
Before the official became good, I bought nothing but fan-made merch.
I feel like I still prefer fan-made merch.
Yeah.
Because I hate Hasbro.
Agreed.
I am validating my results. Let me see. There's so far 375 votes on this poll.
69 nice percent say fan made and 30% say official. So the sentiment is very much still there.
I still have the fan-made Princess Luna plush I bought all those years ago in 2012.
I had a knockoff Spike plush that I haven't seen in like a decade.
Aw.
I should. I wonder if I can get another Spike plush. I love that guy.
You can probably find that shit on Etsy.
Oh yeah, I should get a Twilight plush again. I think I had a big Twilight. I had one of the like big official Twilight plushes from Walmart. Do you remember those things?
I do.
That sucked. I had one
They
of
were
those.
terrible.
They were terrible.
I want a Twilight plush, but all the official ones just have her with her wings. I want the unicorn Twilight plush.
Yeah, you're gonna have to go on eBay for that shit. Dude.
Yep.
Terra Strong. Okay, I'm just like looking through Rainbow Dash Jet mod for GTA San Andreas. Fluttermac. Have we talked about Fluttermac yet?
That was the popular ship for Big Mac back in the day.
Now, let me ask you a question.
Yes, what's up?
Fucking why?
It was because both of them didn't talk much, and they put the fandom just put that together, I guess.
That's not even true. Fluttershy never shuts up. It's the thing. Yeah, you know, it's funny. This is way before they ever even spoke to each other at all.
Yep.
Like, they never even been in the same scene as each other at this point.
I'm pretty sure they barely even interact in the show proper.
I can only think of one time where the two of them did interact, and it's the quartet episode, the singing one.
That one, yeah, and that's it. That's it.
I love that episode. I can't wait till we get to that. That's like season what, 4?
That's around 4.
Something like that. Okay, just so we know, we are looking at posts between the dates of whenever we stopped last and when Over a Barrel aired on March 25th in 2011.
March 11th to March 25th.
March 11th to March 25th. Here's a poll. I'm not really gonna bother putting it up because it's not that interesting. Do you read fan fiction? 59% said yes.
Mm-hmm.
That's perfectly. Tara Strong interview. Holy fuck!
Yeah, she had an interview on a radio show.
Yeah, on a radio show. That's actually not what I just reacted to.
Yeah?
I'm gonna show you a post on March 12th, 2011 that's gonna blow your fucking shit off.
Okay, March 12th, 2011. Oh, let me see that. Let me see it. Oh, holy shit, it's the Origins!
Yes, it's the original OC Pony creator on DeviantArt.
Oh my god, I remember using this to make.
Please still work.
Please still work. Please still work. Please.
Please, for love of God, please.
It's
I know
loading.
there's like a 2.0. It's loading very slowly. I know that there's like a 2.0 version of this thing that came out like years after. Probably like a 4.0 now by this point. But this is the original OC Pony creator. It is not loading, man.
This is what everyone used to make their OCs for people who didn't have like Flash skills.
Yeah, for people who couldn't draw or didn't have the ability to use Flash, this is what the rest of us fucking plebeians had to use.
It's not loading.
This shit is not loading. This is okay. That link is dead as hell. Ah well.
Oh well.
I'm sure many of you remember. Some of you maybe remember the DeviantArt Pony thingy.
Oh, why did the fandom like obsess over Tara Strong's interview on that radio station?
I don't know. Probably because it's just scraps. You know, it's just scraps. You're like, oh, holy shit. You know, fucking. You know, acknowledgement.
Talk about us, please.
Yeah, like that. What kind? Okay, here's a fun.
I found Ace Attorney fan art.
Oh, is that the one? Is that the DVD post?
Yes, it's a DVD post.
Yeah, people.
Why?
Do you want to take a look at this poll that I found from
Yeah, let me let me get that shit on screen.
March of 2011. I just realized I'm going backwards.
All right. What kind of pony fan are you? You can select multiple answers. I annoy my friends about how obsessed I am. 25%.
Did you pre-read this before? You know what? Go ahead.
Oh, I didn't pre-read it.
I was like, did you pre-read?
No. Oh, I'm just gonna. Oh.
Don't worry about it.
Listen, you show me an image, I'll put it on screen.
Well, that's why I put it there. 40% said it. Wait, I wasn't reading that.
I'm sorry.
40% said 40% said I might bring it up occasionally, but it's not something I talk about often.
Occasionally spelled wrong.
30% said I silently watch the episodes and don't do much else. I collect all the toys. I spend every possible second of free time with ponies. 33%. I set all my cell and computer wall phones as ponies. I set my ringtone as ponies. I jerk the fuck off.
At 33%.
33%, brother. Oof. Good times, I tell ya.
Straight up jorking it.
Straight up jorking it. Would you buy a show? That's not even a real fucking poll. I'm not gonna post any of these, but this is the era where we started getting those 8-bit chiptune remixes of songs. You remember that shit?
Yep.
That was just kind of the thing at the time, like not even just for us, but
Yep, just the time people loved chiptune music. Let's
yeah, just the thing at the time. Fucking sad Luna fanfiction.
There was a lot of those. Fuck. There isn't much I've seen so far, just a lot of fanfiction.
Custom Twilight doll, My Little Pony, Metal Gear Solid shit. Purple.
Fan art where Gilda kills Rainbow Dash, I guess. Ignoring that.
Awesome. Shuri collection of exchange.
Luna's ass.
Spike and Apple Bloom shipping.
Yeah.
Are you fucking insane? I forgot people did that crap.
People did that too.
I forgot people did that crap. What's wrong with you people?
A lot. There was a lot wrong with the fandom at the time. Yeah, there wasn't a lot of big stuff happening around this time, I guess.
Kind of a lull, I guess. Let me just keep going to see if I missed anything. Not a lot of... they can't all be winners, not every week.
Not every week. We still have a lot of days to go, but still.
We got a lot of days to go, and the fandom is still like... I mean, it's growing every day, but it's still relatively small to compare to like where it's gonna really blow up in like season 2.
Oh, fucking... Where is it? Fucking March 16th, Wednesday, 2011, at 1:50 p.m. We get the double Rainbow video.
Whoa! Holy shit! That's a classic.
It's just the double Rainbow song over Rainbow Dash doing the Rainboom.
Yep. That's all we get.
That's all we get.
That's all you needed. Here's a Mayor Twilight Sparkle ship fic.
I mean,
that's a fun one.
People like shipping Twilight Wonder Women.
If you wanna imagine that Twilight Sparkle is a MILF chaser,
which she is sometimes with people who ship her with Celestia. Fucking panty and stocking opening with My Little Pony.
2011. Damn. They were on the cusp of that shit.
I guess. Did Panty Stocking air around that time?
Yeah, I believe so.
I guess. I don't remember.
Panty and Stockings. Let's see. First episode date in the United States was in 2012.
Huh.
So it probably aired in Japan before that.
Definitely. Oh, hey! Wednesday, March
Yes.
16th, 2011. We get our first blind bags.
Oh wow. Yes. Pregnant Stocking aired in Japan in 2010.
Okay,
Apparently.
there you go. Our first
Spike did
blind
not go to
bags.
school. Well, Spike isn't. Spike is pretty intelligent actually for his age. I assume that he's receiving education via Twilight Sparkle. One imagines.
I imagine. Okay, he knows how to write and read.
Yeah, he's pretty intelligent for his age. I mean, dragons aren't the same as ponies, so he's, he might be around the same age as like Kingdom Crusaders, but like in terms of like ability, he's probably a little beyond them. Here's a post of 40 ringtones of My Little Pony sound clips on a Mediafire. Holy shit, it's still up!
It's still up?
Fucking peep this shit, fellas. It's still there. I put it in chat.
You can get 40 ringtones.
These were uploaded in, like, the latest upload, March of 2011. Holy fuck. Sethisto, you still have this on your Mediafire, dude? That's fucking awesome, dude. Do you think he knows that that's still up there?
I mean, he has to
I'm
know.
going to email Sethisto and be like, hey, buddy. Just so you know, man.
You got shit still up on your Mediafire, man.
How often do you change your favorite pony? For reasons of security, my fucking favorite pony is changed daily.
It's true.
Here's the poll, though.
Can I safely put this one up?
Yes, there's no jerking off in this one.
Hey, good. No jorking it. We're good. There we go. It's a little small, but there we go.
Yeah, some of these are really small.
I think Sethisto just put this poll up just because.
He it's just content. It's just content. They're all equal. That's not how this works, bitch. Pick a favorite.
Pick a favorite. The further we get along, the more people vote on this thing.
I know. Isn't that what's great?
Yeah. I forgot. Who is your? I probably asked this in episode 1, but
Applejack.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Or Twilight. Depends on the day.
Depends on the day. Right.
Historically, I'm a Twilight loyalist, but as I've matured, I've become an Applejack loyalist.
So we got custom brony shirts.
Yeah, the brony shirt guy. Here's a post celebrating 1 million hits on Equestria Daily. This was posted, let's see, March 17th, 2011. 1 million hits, 1 million independent hits on the blog. Congratulations to this, though.
And he's just gonna keep getting more.
Still fucking going to this very day, dude.
He has to be like in the hundreds of millions of hits by now, yeah.
Oh, surely, absolutely. Green isn't your color discussion. Let's see what people had to say about this episode.
Yeah, let's. Green isn't your color discussion.
Pinkie Pie is fucking terrifying. Best episode ever, God tier. Are you serious, Rayo? I don't think you really mean that, man.
I don't think you mean that, brother.
A lot of people complaining that they couldn't watch the episode live because they don't live in America or they were at school. Apparently, they changed the schedule. Daylight savings.
What? Wait, it wasn't.
Not a lot of people actually talking.
It wasn't a Saturday morning cartoon when it aired?
I don't know. Maybe this dude lives in Japan or something.
Possibly.
Any rumors to change the schedule was a European conspiracy is false. Okay. Is anybody going to talk about the actual episode?
I've noticed in these discussion episodes, they don't really talk about it.
Nothing to talk about, frankly. Ooh, here's a good poll.
Let's
Here's a real eye opener.
Okay, waiting. Yep. Saving that. Getting that there immediately. Give me a moment. Oh boy, yeah. How
I
old are
cast
you?
magic. How old are you?
And the majority was 17 to 19. That was the age I was when it started airing.
Yeah, I would have been. When the show started airing, I would have been 14 to 16, I think.
I would have been.
Or when I started watching the show, I was around 14 to 16.
Yep, I was 16 when I started watching this show.
Yeah. So that's about right. Yeah, the majority, over 50%, were between the ages of 17 to 22. That makes a lot of sense.
Oh boy.
13 and under was only one. You shouldn't be on the fucking Equestria Daily. If
you're 13 and under,
almost 2,000 people voted. 121 people said they were over the age of 29. 8% said they were between 26 and 28. 16% said they were between the ages of 23 and 25. But again, the vast majority, over half of the applicants who actually answered this poll, were between the ages of 17 to 22, which is the exact young male demographic that My Little Pony was hitting.
Again, the teenage boy demographic cannot be understated for how popular it was with the show.
The young teenage to young adult male demographic, quite truly.
Jesus.
Yep.
2,000 people voted. Almost
2,000 people voted. About half of them were almost old enough to drink.
Yeah.
Okay, where are we at now? March 20th. Okay, we're almost done here.
We're almost done. Got a couple days left. Let's see.
TF2 stuff. Yeah, Kaiji, you were actually in the real demographic.
Kaiju, you were in the demographic the show was actually for.
Custom Jerpy. Do you like ponies? Do you like equines IRL? 39% said no. 36% said yes. Fascinating poll. Do you actually like real horses? No.
No.
No. Apple Dash ship. Fic.
Lord of the Rings shit.
Oh, Lauren Faust charity drawings.
Yeah, where she
auctioned off some of her original sketches.
Yeah.
That's where we first found out about the original for like surprise and stuff.
Yep.
That Pinkie Pie was initially intended. We talked about this before, right? Pinkie Pie was initially intended to be Gen 1 Pegasus called Surprise, but they were unable to secure the license for that character, so she had to be changed to the Gen 3 character Pinkie Pie, which also stopped Fluttershy from being what was intended to be an Earth pony named something into being Fluttershy, who I believe never existed before Gen 4.
I'm pretty again. My lore knowledge on older gens is almost nothing.
I don't think. No, Fluttershy was a Gen 3 character. She's an Earth pony. Then why the fuck was she called Fluttershy?
Earth horses don't flutter.
You dickhead! Her fucking cutie mark is a butterfly. You dickhead! Oh my god! Why? Who the fuck are you? She was later reused for Fluttershy, and her name was later reused. No shit.
Weird.
She wasn't. Oh my god. That's so weird.
Oh, there was an interview that they did with Daniel Ingram.
Oh, hey, that's nice. Development. Lauren Faust was inspired to create Fluttershy by her childhood toy Earth 1 Gen... Oh, Posey! Right, she was supposed to be Posey! The Gen 1 Earth pony.
Oh my god.
Who has the same... Posey also has the same colored scheme as Gen 4 Fluttershy. A pink mane and yellow fur?
Coat.
Body, coat, yellow coat. She has yellow coat, pink clothes. Fluttershy. Basically, Fluttershy's initial design was just Fluttershy without. I mean, Posey.
Let's see.
And then when Surprise changed into Pinkie Pie, Fluttershy was given wings so that the count was still even. Is my understanding of the matter. I think those are the only two that had to be changed.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Twilight, Applejack.
Twilight's originally
and
was
Rainbow
Twilight
Dash.
Twinkle.
Oh yeah, Twilight Twinkle was a Gen 1 character, I think. But again, they didn't. Hasbro doesn't actually own the rights to Generation at all. The original creator of My Little Pony still retains the rights to the original characters from the first iteration of the franchise, and so that's why most of their names came from the Gen 3 version, which Hasbro does own, and which is why Twilight Sparkle's name had to be couldn't be used. Because Lauren Faust based the characters on the toys that she played with when she was a little girl, and then Hasbro legal told her that they had to change all their fucking shit because she can't use those characters because we don't own them.
They said,
And she's
"Fuck
like,
off, they're ours."
Yeah, sorry, we don't own those characters. So
On Thursday, March 24th, 2011, we got confirmation for season 2.
yay!
So near the end of season 1 is when people got confirmation for season 2, which is pretty damn good.
Yeah, means the show was making that money,
Making headway.
making that headway.
Let's see, what else? Oh god. Here, look at these.
Oh boy. My Little Pony season 4. How old are you? Fixed it. Sorry. Oh, what is this? Oh my god, what are these?
Really
Pony
old.
emoticon. Holy shit!
Really old, emoticons for your forums.
Emoticons! Holy fuck.
For your forums.
I can't believe these links aren't broken.
I know. That
Oh
pinky
my
one
God.
hurts to look at.
It's really good. The Trixie one is really awesome. Oh, look, it's Gummy!
Gummy.
Gummy. My Little Pony Season 4 will have 24 episodes. Top Draws confirmed this. Congratulations, everybody. I'm sorry, every brony.
Every brony.
Top Draw animation confirmed. My Little Pony 2, 24 episodes. Method Flash. Yes, sir. God, get that away from me. It's upside down. It's upside down.
It's fine. It's fine.
Why is it upside down?
It's
Why
fine.
is it upside down? Pony emoticons. Colgate. Doctor Who's crap.
Let's see. Da-da-da. The fandom.
Custom.
The fandom seems semi-excited for season 2. The discussion isn't
wouldn't.
much about it.
The discussion is never. These people couldn't stay on topic if you fucking put a gun to their head. Oh, here's one last poll for the road, I think.
Okay.
Did you spell Spike wrong in this? No, you didn't.
Okay.
Wow, that's surprising.
So let me save that. Get that on the screen. Da-da-da-da. Let's see. There it goes. Who is your favorite CMC? I mean, not very surprising considering the fandom loves Rainbow Dash. They would love
I
Scootaloo.
guess. Yeah. 6% said I don't like any of them. You are going to hell when you
You're
die.
going to hell.
14% said Spike. Maybe this CMC Spike thing was just a desire for Spike to have characters to hang out with that weren't Twilight.
I mean, he spends the entire show spending it with his older sister and her friends.
Yeah, he doesn't have his own friends because he doesn't need them.
I am an advocate that Spike needed friends his own age.
Maybe he doesn't consider the Kingdom Crusaders his own age.
He's 10. He's a baby boy.
Yeah, but Yeah, but he's so much. He's more mature than they are. You know,
I
you think
guess.
Spike? I bet Spike has a real like thing in his head about being mature for his age.
Oh my
You
god, he
know, and he's
probably
like,
does.
the Cutie Mark Crusaders. They're too childish for me to hang out with. They're just kids. And Twilight's like, shut up. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Get out of my house.
Let's see.
Um,
Yeah, we've hit March 25th.
Yeah,
We're
we've
at the
hit.
end, we're at the end of the line.
I got one last thing for you here. It's nothing to do with the draw friend itself, but the image on the top of the draw friend is something that I remember from.
See,
Do you remember this image? Do you
where is
remember
it?
this?
Let's see. What is this draw friend? It's loading. Holy shit!
Yeah, do you remember that shit?
This art is famous in the fandom.
Yeah, it's very famous. I'm actually going to go a little bit beyond the 25th because I realized that we would actually want to go up until April 7th, the day before Garden the Hoof airs.
Okay.
And I'm glad I did because on the next page I found the Pinkie Pie toothbrush.
Oh no, not that fucking thing.
Yes, the Pinkie Pie toothbrush.
All right. Why is she staring at me like that?
She wants you to brush your goddamn teeth. The
He
Pinkie
just
Pie
side
toothbrush.
eyeing you.
Uh-huh.
Oh, let me get that art you mentioned up on screen as well.
Oh yeah, please do. I'm sure somebody will recognize it.
So the fandom loved this art.
I loved it.
I'm pretty sure I set that as my wallpaper at some point.
Oh, I'm sure I did too.
Oh,
It's classic. It's a
classic.
classic.
I remember many a fanfiction using this as their cover.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, absolutely.
Let's see. Yeah, we can go up to April 7th if you so desire.
Yeah. Here's the first posting for Super Pony Beat Volume 1.
Oh, yo.
Like the full volume, which included it still has a working Bandcamp. That includes the My Little Pony remake, like the theme song remix, Evil Enchantress, Winter Wrap Up with the Ghostly, Art of the Dress, Fluttershy Lullaby, fucking Cupcakes, the song from Over a Barrel, Cutie Crusaders song. Wow, Luna Dream Mode and Nightmare.
Mhm.
Wow, that came before Discord.
Yep,
Wow, I love Luna.
I do too.
You're so many wonders and at the gala. Interesting. Good times were had by all with those. Some maybe more so than others, but holy shit!
Yeah.
Holy shit! This one's funny. Hold on. When is this? When was this posted? March 27th, 2011. Here's the poll. A pony role-playing game, a pony RPG is in development. Which company do you want to make it?
Oh my god.
Here are your fucking choices. BioWare. It's 2011. By the way, just remember this is all
Before
2011.
it shit the bed.
BioWare, Obsidian, Bethesda, CD Projekt. I didn't know people were even talking about fucking Square Enix, Blizzard, NCSoft, Atlas, seriously, or Nintendo. And the vast majority of people voted for two of the three big Bs. The three Bs.
The big B's, baby. The three B's.
The three Bs. It's too late.
Gets
It's
funnier
too
every
late.
year.
2,452 people voted on this, and the majority of them said, well, 29% of them said BioWare. Fucking My Little Pony RPG, they said BioWare. And 19% said Bethesda. And 17% said Nintendo.
Oh.
The three Bs.
The three Bs.
Oh boy.
I
tell you, I agree with this entirely.
I mean, Mass Effect and Dragon Age were such huge hits that could not fail.
What the hell was CD Projekt even doing in 2011?
I mean, The Witcher 1,
Witcher?
I think The Witcher 1 and 2 were out by that point.
There's no way The Witcher 2 was out in 2011.
Witcher 3 came out when I was in college, around 2014.
What the fuck? Wow. No, you were right. Witcher 2 launched in 2011. What the fuck? Jesus, The Witcher 3 is 10 years old?
Yeah, Witcher 3 is 10 years old.
Oh my god.
And they haven't had a new game since.
Well, they did actually. Well, they were making another game.
They were making another Infamous game.
They were making a different game at that time.
Yeah.
I mean, they're working on the new Witcher game right now.
Oh wait, yeah, they are. I forgot.
Aren't they? Witcher 4, right?
Oh hey, fucking.
2011 was when they first announced Cyberpunk.
Oh.
9 years later, and it sucked. Holy fuck, dude! Oh, thank you so much for telling me that. That's so fucking funny. Oh my fucking god.
March 27, 2011, we get the first ever My Little Pony DVD.
Oh, the promo DVD!
Yep.
Way over in Belgium. It comes free when you buy a pony toy at a store called Best. It's the Ticketmaster episode. It's the Ticketmaster episode?
Why is it the Ticketmaster and not the season opener?
Well, if they only wanted to put one episode on it, I guess. Ticketmaster does have all the characters in it.
I mean, you're right.
It's not a good episode, but
It's fine.
that's not really my problem. Oh my god.
Yeah?
Oh, this is so funny. I remember these My Little Pony fucking Windows icons. Do you remember these things?
Oh my god, yeah. Where it was the classic simple style.
Hey, wow, this guy's DeviantArt is still up. Holy moly.
Atomic Greymon on DeviantArt.
I don't think I see any of the... Yeah, these are Vectorworks. I don't see any of the... Oh no, here they are! The Windows OS icons. Yeah,
the last thing this artist did was in 2011.
Oh my god. Well, at least this DeviantArt is still up, huh?
Yeah.
All you can really ask for.
It's history.
People loved that super simplified style back then.
They really did.
It was a real thing of the era.
Let's see.
Let's see what else we got here.
A pony tabletop RPG that's custom made. The rules aren't even up anymore. They're gone forever.
Hell yeah. Well, we got an official TTRPG.
We got two official TTRPGs.
Is a second one?
There was a 2018 version and a 2023 version.
Can you just put this poll up and just not address it?
Yeah,
just
sure.
put it in the corner, just leave it there.
Yeah, sure. Let me do that for you right there. Let me get that up on screen. I thought you already asked this question.
I think they did, but it's another one. This one looks way funnier.
Again. Hey. Oh, those numbers are skewed nowadays.
2,008 people. 87%. That number is only going to go down, fellas.
I can guarantee you at least 10% of that is changing their minds now.
At least 20. Let's be serious.
Yeah, at least 20%. 20%
I did say
more.
I did say I wanted to just leave it there and not say anything when I couldn't help myself.
I know.
I couldn't help it. It's funny. Here's another RPG. Here's a Rainbow Dash Big Mac fic. Good lord.
I'm gonna ignore that. That don't exist.
That don't exist. You're the only motherfucker who's ever written that shit. March 30th, 2011, 1,000 blog posts on Equestria Daily. Pony Minecraft servers. Oh boy.
This one isn't very notable. Here's a poll that's not very notable. Do you rewatch old episodes? And yeah, I wouldn't consider 3 months into the fandom old.
Maybe not. Here's the announcement for episode 25 of the show, but no plot summary. You guys have no fuck. That's the Party of One, the Pinkie Pie episode.
Oh, they don't know what's coming.
You guys have no fucking idea what you're in for.
You don't know what's coming.
You have no fucking idea. And then here's the episode 26 announcement. Best night ever announcement.
Let's see.
Which of course confirms that will be the last episode of the season.
Yep. And then they just got like, what 3-4 months before season 2?
Yeah, not a long time. Oh boy, that's going to be a long fandom segment after we're done with season 1, huh?
I mean, it's good that we're doing that because remember our season finale episodes will always only focus on 2 episodes.
Yeah, so we're going to need that extra fucking time.
Yep.
Oh wow, official renders of the main 6 as Phillies.
Oh. This is before the Cutie Mark Chronicles.
Yeah, it was they were on Hasbro's website apparently. Yes, but this was slightly below. This was slightly prior to Cutie Mark Chronicles. A couple of weeks prior. That's weird that they did that.
Wait, I found another classic meme.
Oh boy.
There we go. What was with the fandom and this type of wording?
Confound. That's just how memes were back then, isn't it? Confound these ponies.
Confound them.
Brony meetups in the works. Most likely take place in Portland, Oregon during the summer. That's not the seeds of
BronyCon?
BronyCon, is it? When did we should be keeping an eye on when BronyCon no, BronyCon's on the East Coast.
Yeah.
Inaugurated June of 2011?
We're so close. We are so close to talking about that.
We are fucking closer than I thought to that. Wow. Wow. I had no idea that BronyCon was that close. My Little Pony Friends.
Literally year 1.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, within less than 12 months of the first episode of My Little Pony airing in October of 2010.
Have you ever been to GalaCon or BronyCon?
No, I never had the privilege, unfortunately.
Okay. Yeah, same here.
Unfortunately, BronyCon closed its doors for good in 2019.
Damn.
Yeah,
I know there's a few PonyCons still around.
There's a couple of them still left, but BronyCon themselves chose to. I think they maybe saw the writing at the wall.
I mean, they closed because the series ended in 2019.
Yeah, they saw the writing on the wall with that one. Maybe it's good that they did that because the pandemic happened right after that.
Yeah.
And that, going out on their own terms is probably a better way to go out than that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tying into the final season of the show. I can't believe the show only ended 6 years ago.
It's weird to think. It ended 6 years ago. We got a mini-series in 2020, and then we got Gen 5 that lasted only 2 years in 2021.
Let's not talk about Gen 5.
Not yet.
Did Gen 5 actually get a TV show?
Gen 5 got 2 Netflix movies and a TV show. And a comic series.
2 movies?
Yeah, 2 Netflix
What?
movies, I believe.
I only saw 1 movie. It sucked.
Pony sprites and Friendship Magic RPG in the works.
Yeah, I've heard that one before, buddy.
Yeah, I heard about that.
How'd that one turn out?
Oh,
buddy?
I can't wait till we can talk about Super Lesbian Horse RPG.
Oh, that's gonna be a while, huh?
2012.
Oh, yeah, that's not
Just
too
think-
far off then, huh?
2012 season 2, we get to talk about SLRPG and we get to talk about them's fighting herds.
Oh boy, that's gonna be fun. Hey, check it out! I found another fighting stick.
Another one?
Yeah, it's a rarity one.
I'm pretty sure that is also the same fucking
Definitely the same guy.
yeah. I mean, it looks good.
No, it looks great. Didn't expect to see rarity on a fight stick. 2011.
There was a small crossover between fighting game players and My Little Pony, and that is what led to fucking Fighting is Magic
Fighting
success.
Nerds. I mean, Fighting is Magic.
Yep.
It is American Toho, yes. My Little Pony has always been American Toho. It's always been here.
You know what? I would kind of consider that, yeah.
Except for that Toho is also American Toho.
And there's
but
no
if
there's no bullet hells.
there's no, well, there should have been.
There's probably
Somebody
a
could have made a My Little
bullet hell
Pony
game.
Bullet Hell. I would have played that. We gotta make them pair sprites or something.
God.
2 million hits already.
Yeah.
Wow.
Again,
2 million hits on...
this is the boom part of the fandom where it just gets exponential.
April 6th, 2011. Yeah, things are just going up and up and up and up and up.
Again,
Episode
we
26
will not
confirmed.
we will not see a decline for this show until 2014 easy.
Yep, easy. Mostly everybody stuck around for those 3 years. Pretty much. Or anybody who left was like immediately replaced by like 2 other people.
Yep.
Let's see. Should be closing it up here pretty soon.
There is a reason Hasbro like, oh, we found a cash cow, or what I say, a cash
Yep.
horse.
Cash Horse. Otakon Veroni meetup. Oh boy.
Oh god, not at Otakon.
Yes, sir. Pony Generator. It's a different Pony Generator.
Yep. Not much else of note coming up upon the 7th.
Nothing much to note. Portuguese subtitles. That's great.
Good for Portugal.
Good for countries that speak Portuguese. All however many of them. April 7th. Yeah, we're
Yep.
pretty much at the end here.
Right at the end.
Nothing particularly exciting happening. Kamen Rider. This is a Kamen Rider fan fiction. Why does it say Grimdark? I don't want to see that.
Which Kamen Rider is it?
It's like Luna is the Kamen Rider.
Oh, okay.
It's not like a Kamen Rider in My Little Pony. It's like Luna is.
Okay.
It says
Weird.
Grimdark for some reason.
That was almost every Luna fic at that time.
Yeah. That'll change soon, guys. Don't worry.
Cool.
That's pretty much it.
The fandom segment was so much better than the episode segment this episode.
Well, that won't be true next week.
It won't be true next week. All right, we're about to close it out. Are you
Yep.
doing anything this week?
No. I don't think so.
Okay.
You have more shit to do today, don't you?
I am literally doing something in like 5 minutes.
Fuck! Well,
Yeah.
that's fine. luck with that.
Yeah. I'm gonna start the stream, then I'll be back in like 5 minutes, y'all.
Alright, I'm leaving. Bye, everybody. Thanks for coming by. Stick around for the
Bye.
rest of Pearl's fucking Donathon.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.